So I love this next question.
Okay.
It's something that you are a personal injury lawyer, so like you're in this world day in and day out, but a lot of people don't know what a personal injury lawyer is. They think a lawyer is a lawyer, like a lawyer handles everything, So explain to folks kind of what a personal injury lawyer is specifically.
Right. So just like you go to the doctor, this is the way I always explain this question. People ask me, what do you do? Don't you do wills? Don't you do trusts and estates? Do you do divorces? No.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you go to the doctor, if you have a heart attack, you don't go to a foot doctor, right?
Right.
You go to a podiatrist, right? If you need your knee worked on, you don't go to your family doctor or your pediatrician. You go to an orthopedic,
Mm-hmm.
right? So just like doctors kind of get in their own lane and kind of have a certain area of practice, lawyers do the same thing. Now, you do have general practice lawyers that try to do everything, right? But we made a decision a long time ago. We're not going to try to do everything. We're going to do a couple practice areas and do those very, very well.
See, I didn't even know that there were ones that did everything.
Oh, yeah. And you'll see that. I mean, a lot of solo practitioners when they're first starting out, I mean, and they're great lawyers, but I mean, they want to do low volume and just kind of do everything. And
yeah,
a lot of small town lawyers do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we chose the path. We said, look, we're going to pick a few practice areas and do those very well. And that's personal injury. That's, with all our auto practices or car wreck practice and workers' comp, civil rights, and the criminal defense cases that Amy does. But a personal injury lawyer essentially handles just what it says, any kind of injury to the person. Now, whether that's, the car wreck example, if you're hurt in a car wreck, if you're hurt by an assault, we got to sue a person. If you're bitten by a dog, for instance, if you slip and fall on a business's personal property, a business's property, like a restaurant or a grocery store, for example, or hotels. We have a lot of those around here. That's when you hire a lawyer who is versed in pursuing a recovery to the person. So for bodily injury. And that's what a personal injury is.
Yeah.
Personal injury lawyer is.
Do you mind if I ask why you chose to choose that route?
Yeah. I've told this story before. I thought you know this. Maybe you do know. That's why you asked me.
I don't know.
But when I was in when I first went to law school, I wanted to be a business lawyer. I thought I was going to move to New York because I'm a finance major in my undergrad.
I did know that.
And I had a lot of different businesses in college, and I was like, I'm gonna go be a big business lawyer, I'm be a big corporate guy. Well, I get into law school and I decide, maybe I want to be a family court lawyer. I like helping divorces and doing that kind of stuff, and that kind of intrigued me at the time. When I got into practice, I realized really quickly that not only do they end up hating their spouses, but they end up hating their lawyer, even if you get them what they asked for. And you're dealing with kids and divorce. I did not want to do that. So we were doing criminal defense, and Amy had joined me at the time. I was by myself for a few months, and Lovely Law Firm was growing, and we had a motorcycle case. Well, this motorcycle rider came in. He retained us, and we started working up his case. It was my very first personal injury case, and got the policy limits back. And when the case was over, and I'm handing him, he's getting all his medical bills paid. He's not having to deal with getting his bike fixed. He's not having to deal with his any of the insurance harassing him or any of the phone calls or anything. I took all that off his shoulders. And then at the end, I gave him a check, and the smile on his face, I was like, man, this is the law where it's at. And so from there on out, I just dove in and became a student of personal injury from there. And we just grew the Lovely Law Firm from that, staying in our lane, doing personal injury cases.
Love that. So then had you switched from family to personal injury, or were you kind of taking whatever at that point? When
I took personal injury cases,
when you took that first one.
Oh no, I was still doing everything.
Doing everything.
Yeah. But then I realized this is where it's at. This is what I like doing.
This is the passion.
This is where clients love us. And we just started refocused and repivoted the whole Lovely Law Firm from there.
Yeah.
When life gets ugly, justice